On this episode, we have James Curran with MyWay Mobile Storage, and we're going to help you transition from one home into the next. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Bob Wahl Show. On the Bob Wahl Show, we talk business, St. Louis, and real estate. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Bob Wahl Show. On the Bob Wahl Show, we talk business, St. Louis, and real estate. Have another good episode lined up today. We have James Curran with MyWay Mobile Storage, and we are going to help you with your transition from one home into the next. So, James, thank you for doing the show.
Thanks, Bob. Appreciate it.
To start off with, we'll have you tell everyone just a little bit about yourself and your company, MyWay Mobile Storage.
Yeah. So, a little bit about myself. I'm a St. Louisan, grew up here. I'm married. I've been married to my wife, Rachel, for 16 years. We met in college. So we have 3 daughters together. Elle is our oldest. Family is very important to me. Elle is our oldest. She's 15. Lane, she is 14, and Murray, our youngest, is 9. And so our kids are kind of very sporty, very active kids. They love music, and right now, actually, my oldest daughter is in her first musical this weekend, so we're really excited about that.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
And your company, MyWay Mobile Storage, you're locally out of the Earth City area.
Yeah, and so we're right in our city, right off of 70 and Earth City Expressway, so kind of that, that industrial warehouse district area.
Okay.
And so, that's where we're located right now.
Now, you and I are somewhat similar as far as career paths. You started out working in an accounting firm, I believe, wealth management, and then you decided to go more the entrepreneurial route.
Yep. Yeah.
I'll have you talk about how you transitioned from doing what you were doing and how you made the decision to get into the storage business.
Sure, absolutely. So I, not to, to maybe start way back and make it quick is, I do, my family are all kind of entrepreneurial, and I also like to say adventurous, and kind of do-it-yourselfers. So I would say that's where the confidence was built at that young age. Mm-hmm. My dad had a restaurant and a construction company. My mom and stepdad, they had a horse barn, and so we were always active on that side and always busy. And they also flew hot air balloons, and they also were big scuba divers. So just that adventurous side that we always, was kind of got me the willingness to kind of step outside my box and do something different. And so, like you said, when I was going through college, I really was kind of one of those undecided guys. I'm like, I don't know what I want to do. So I said, I knew I always wanted to open my own business. So I went after 2 things I loved. I love psychology, so I did psychology, and then I'm like, what's the backbone of business? And that's really accounting, so I said, okay, I'll do the 2.
Okay.
Eventually, I got to the point that I said, you know what, I don't want to be in college for the rest of my life, so psychology kind of went by the wayside. Learned great things. I think actually it applies very much in business.
Yeah, very much.
But ultimately went to accounting, went to work for a CPA firm, started up a wealth management firm within that group, and I did that for about 15 years. And then the opportunity of, I've been looking for businesses for a long time. Honestly, you find a lot of convenience stores, a lot of restaurants, a lot of dry cleaners, those type of business for sale. It's just not what I was looking for.
Right.
Great businesses, but I wasn't looking for that. I came across MyWay Mobile Storage, and I'd used the service before with a competitor of ours, and honestly, I loved it.
Okay.
And it's really because of the kind of the stress-free and convenient, use of mobile storage.
Now, if someone is looking to use mobile storage, I'll just have you talk about the process.
Yeah, so, I can't say there's like 3 ways to really use us. Mm-hmm. One is the straightforward way. So you're moving from one house to the next house. So if you're trying to do it in a day, that's probably not us. There's some people who want to do that. Ours is really our company mission is to help people simplify their lives during time of transition. So we're not really going to be able to simplify your life if it's all in one day.
Right,
but if you're moving from one house to the other, we can drop off the containers and you basically fill them up. So you basically are running it for a month at a time. Mm-hmm. And so, take a week or 2 to fill it up, give us a call. We're going to move it to the next house, take a week or two to unload it. Give us a call. We're going to pick up the empty container. So it's very simple. We're dropping it off. You're filling it up. We're moving it to the new house. You're taking stuff out, and then we're bringing it back to our warehouse when it's empty.
Okay.
So that's number one. Really, number two is the other one to me that will really help to reduce the stress of clients and customers is whenever you're in between homes. So you're building a home or you haven't bought that second home, which obviously in St. Louis area, that's happening a lot right now. A lot of people are selling but haven't found the new home. And so that's probably the best one is we're going to drop off the containers. You're going to fill them up. We bring them back to our warehouse. And then, for however long you need it, a lot of times it's 2, 3, 4 months, especially if you're building a home.
Right.
And so then whenever you're ready, the home's built, the new home is purchased, give us a call. James, hey, I need to drop off that stuff. So the nice thing is you're just loading it once and we're moving it around for you, and then you're unloading it once. As opposed to like self-storage, you're gonna rent a truck, you're gonna load the truck, you're gonna unload it into self-storage. Then when the house is ready, you're gonna rent another truck and load it and unload it. So it's really 2 moves versus 4 moves in that city. So that's the convenience. Our goal is to simplify your life. I think that simplifies it. So real quick, the last one is, guess what? You're refinishing your floors or you have a home renovation. People will just keep them on site and just because it's only for a week or two, and so they'll just keep them on site.
Not enough room in the garage or other parts of the house.
Right. Well, and people use this like self-storage. So if they're moving abroad or they need to keep holiday stuff, they'll use us all the time. I mean, full time. We've had people with us from the very beginning that are still renting from us. So you can do that too.
That's great. And you touched on everything. That was great. I didn't ask. No, that was great. Because there is a lot going on right now as far as, people find it's definitely a seller's market at this time, and people find a home. Yeah. It's not uncommon that they find living arrangements for a month or two until the home that they find closes and they need temporary storage. So very good option for sure. As far as your warehouse goes, I'll just have you talk about your warehouse, climate controlled. I'll just have you tell everyone like the environment that their belongings are staying.
Sure. So we call them our security hub. Mm-hmm. So obviously we have security there. We also have pest control throughout the year within actually our warehouse, as well as every time we do containers, we also do pest control with those as well. And so as far as the warehouse goes is the climate control. So I think we are climate controlled from the perspective that you're not going to get those extreme temperatures. So think about, St. Louis summers, 110 degrees. A couple of years ago it was terrible, 110 degrees. Well, generally our temperature is not going to get above 85. It generally doesn't get below 45. Okay. And so again, you don't have that. Now this winter was actually really nice.
Yeah,
but
it was
if you think about 3 winters ago, we had negative 20 for a week in a row, that kind of stuff. So you're getting out of those extreme temperatures, you're out of the weather. So that's the climate control side of our warehouse. It's not air conditioning from that perspective. We do have heat. So, yeah.
But it just naturally stays, because of the conditions of the type of warehouse it is, it stays within that range.
Right. That's right.
Default,
it's one of those, again, it's one of, it's a newer, these huge, monstrous concrete blocks that they pull up. And so, it's kind of like being in a basement most of the time, from the perspective that it's generally it's cool. Like yesterday, it was 61 degrees in there and outside was 80 something. And so it keeps its temperature is what it does.
That's great.
So it does a good job of that.
So really good information. I think it's a great service. A lot of people can benefit from and do benefit from. How can we find you online, on social media? How can people contact you? My clients will know how to be able to contact you, but someone watching the video, how would they be able to find you if they're interested in this service?
Sure. And so multiple ways. That's kind of the nice thing about being a family-owned business here in St. Louis. You can call me directly. Okay. And do you want me to give out the number? I'm happy
That's your call.
Yeah, no. So you can call me at 314-974-2520. You're welcome to call me directly, especially if you have an issue or concern, something maybe an outside the normal problem or something that you think I might be able to help with. We also have 4 awesome consultants, storage consultants that you can call, and so that is our 800 number is 888-336-9929 or it's 888-33 MyWay. So you can also call us there at any time. And again, they're awesome. They help us get everything set up. And, you know, we're going to ask you basically, hey, what are your needs? How can we help? And kind of talk you through, you know, what your needs are. And so then obviously you can see us on Facebook at MyWay Storage, and then MyWayStorage.com.
Okay, and I'll put the website on the video as well. That way people know how to
perfect.
find you. So, James, thank you for joining us. Really good information and really good service that you provide, and especially with the way the market is now, definitely something people are taking advantage of, and good option for clients to have.
No, our company mission of, you know, helping people simplify their lives during times of transition. I mean, that is our goal, and so we do everything we can to make that happen.
Great. Well, thanks again.
Yep. That
concludes this week's episode of the Bob Wahl Show. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. If you like the video, like, share, comment. You know the whole bit. Goodbye for now. See you guys next week.
Thanks.